Right, so let's do a review of this Hoover Special Edition SE148 washing machine. It's got A+ energy rated, A for wash, and A for spin, which is unusual for a 1400 spin machine, but this seems to achieve it. And it's actually available on all the cottons and the A59 minute cycle as well, which is quite good. So it's got 1400 spin, 8 kilogram load, and to be honest, that's all it really got going for it because it's a basic machine. So behind this door we've got the bigger door glass with the massive door seal, which means that this is a standard size machine. It's about 55 centimeters deep, with the standard drum pedals and drum. Everything's fine on this. It's just had new brushes put in. Right, so here's our programs and options at the top here. Turn it on, you can turn it right or left from the off position. When you want to select the next cycle, you have to turn it to the off position first and then to the program you want if you start a new cycle. Anyway, here are our cycles. We've got cotton 90 with a pre-wash, cotton 60, and this is also your standard eco cycle 60 as well. We've got cotton 40, which is a long cotton 40. Then we've got a cotton 30, which is a shorter cotton 30. So what I'm saying is basically, if you have one of the more upper range machines, you can actually change the soil level. Well, on this you've got 90 pre-wash at medium soil, 60 at heavy soil, 40 at heavy soil, and 30 at light soil. So it'll take about an hour and 50 minutes on the 30 program with a full load. However, if you haven't got a full load, this has got an optima wash system in it, despite not putting on the front. It doesn't seem to be advanced though, because the cotton 90 still takes about 2 hours, even with nothing in it, via drum cleaning. So I'm not too sure, and does 2 rinses, and they were really high up as well, rather than a lower level like it normally does. Maybe not quite as advanced. Anyway, we've got synthetics 50 with a pre-wash, synthetics 40, then we've got synthetics 30. We've got rinses and spin. Now this will do a rinse, 3 rinses and a short spin, as if it was the synthetics. Spin only will do a full fast spin. Then we've got drain only, wool, hand wash / delicate. Then a special AA40 program. It will achieve A energy, A wash, as it would do for a 60-degree program, but only at 40. Though it has a limited final spin. It actually allows you to wash both synthetics and cottons together on the same cycle. Sports program has a integrated pre-wash on the cycle and will do a high level main wash at 30 degrees to wash sportswear. The max load for this is only about 2.5 kilo, and it's about an hour and a half long. Then we've got A59 minutes. Now this is a 60-degree program that will allow you to wash a 3.5 kilogram load, so it's just slightly under half. In 59 minutes it will do 2 proper rinses, and it should have another A there, but we'll also do an A spin as well on this 1400 and a spin on the 1600 models as well, if you got them. Then we've got a 44-minute program which will do 3.5 kilos of lightly soiled laundry in 44 minutes. So the 44-minute program washes at 40 degrees. The 29-minute program washes at 40 degrees and will allow you to wash 2 kilos, so that's a quarter load, of lightly soiled laundry in just 29 minutes. Although to be fair, the only difference between this is the length of the actual main wash, but of course if you're washing 3.5 kilo it needs twice as long. So indeed the main wash on the 44 minute is twice as long as the 29 minute, but it still does 2 rinses and a short spin at 800 RPM. Right, going back, so we'll go over to 60, because why not? So you've got 3 options really. You've got Stain Blaster. Now this is what makes the SE, or Special Edition, because on the OPH models and WMH models, this is a sensitive care option, but they've changed this for Stain Blaster. So what this does, this will maintain the same length cycle, but will have much increased wash rhythm to combat against heavy dirt, etc. The other thing is, if you're washing on the 60-degree program here, naturally, because this is the eco cycle, it will wash at around 50-ish degrees. But if you select Stain Blaster, it will actually heat up to 60 degrees. Cold wash will turn any of these programs to just cold wash only, keeping the same time and length of program with the same kind of settings really. Time is not affected by it either, so regardless whether it's 3 hours or 2 hours or 44 minutes long, it will still be that same length of time, just that it doesn't use the heater in the machine. Spin speed here, we only have 3 options. We've got maximum, which is 1400 RPM, medium, which is 800 RPM, and no spin. It's really basic like setup. Personally, I would like this no spin to change to minimum, and then if the LED went off it would be no spin. Then you can have like a 400 RPM spin instead on the minimum. We've also got a delay start here. We can have 3, 6 or 9 hours. Now this LED will flash to say that you selected it. When you press start it will go solid, and then obviously we've got the wash, rinse and spin counters. So depending where it is in the cycle and where in the delay, this will remain solid. So when you've slept 9 hours, it will stay there. When it gets to 6 hours, it will get to there. The LED will move over. When it gets to 3 hours, the LED will go to there. When it goes to wash, it will stay there, and then it will move over to rinse, and then move over to spin, and at the end of the cycle, all 3 of these LEDs will light up to say it's the end of the cycle. Then we've obviously got a start pause button, and there's a door security light there to say when the machine door is locked. Right, so here's our detergent drawer. There's a slight dirt inside here. There's not really dirt, it's so grounded in it just won't come out. But anyway, we've got our pre-wash, our fabric softener and our main wash. So on cottons 90 and synthetics 50, you need to put detergent in both these compartments. If you want to use fabric softener, it's optional, but it goes in here in the middle. That's amazing. This is the first Hoover I've come across where the detergent drawer doesn't hit the door. Normally common on these. Right, we're going to load it up with a few bits. A few dark stuff. Got like some t-shirts. And on a pair of jeans, just to make sure they should be alright. We're going to pour our liquid detergent into its cap and then throw that into the machine as well. So for this demonstration I'm going to use the Rapid 29. Ready, go! So obviously the light flashes until the door has actually locked. The wash light has now come up solid, that will move along to rinse and then spin as the cycle goes on. So this will last 30 minutes, yes. And we'll wash at 40 degrees. 30 minutes long because Hoover eventually changed it to 30 minutes on the later models, keeping 30 44. So Right, cool. So all then. Right. These are fairly wet, but what I do like about the 29-minute wash is how thorough it is. It's really good for like 29 minutes. And that's the thing about Hoover. Even this basic machine, the load sensor works really well. The wash quality, the rinse quality, and the spin are excellent for a cheap brand. Because while they all come with A wash ratings, personally, there is a difference between every single brand and even machine. But in this case, the Hoover just outperforms every single time. It's all about Hoover. The downsides of Hoover, although this one doesn't seem to be too bad, is quality issues. But saying that, if you pull the drawer too fast, it will just fly out, even though there's nothing broke on it. The flap at the bottom, where the drain filter is, it's on a spring. Pull it too far and it will not snap off, but it will just come loose and never go back in properly. That clip is prone to breaking. This filter is just a nightmare to get in and out. But it hasn't got the issue where that goes on the door. One thing you can't see is the top. So on top here, the top lid is completely cracked with its wooden top lid. It's like Jenga trying to get it off and back on again. It's a nightmare to work on from an engineer's point of view, especially like trying to get like the electronic board off and stuff like that. Accessibility to the motor is not too bad. You can get it from underneath, though getting the brushes on and off does require a Phillips head screwdriver, but you need a right size one, otherwise there's gonna be a concrete weight in the way. Right, so I'm going to give this out of 10. Well, despite its flaws, this is also a cheap machine, even back when this was brand new. I know it's 12 years old now, even though it's been sat around for 4 years doing nothing because the brushes are worn out. But back in its day, this was still only like 250 quid. I don't think it was even that. And what were you getting? 8 kilo, 1400 spin? That was a lot, even back then. Right now, about now, it's not too bad. I mean, okay, probably if it was 250 quid now, it's probably on the pricier side, I suppose. But back then, there was barely anything else that was really bigger than the 8 kilo. I mean, well, there was 9, there was 10s, but you were paying a lot more money. For example, Hoover's top of the range model was actually only just a 10 kilo. So, you know, you weren't gaining that much more. Cool. 9 out of 10 then. Yeah, really, 9 out of 10. I do love this little machine. It's too basic for me. If I was owning a machine, it's too basic. But I do love Hoovers for their washing, rinsing and spinning ability. It's just their build quality I'm not too fond of at times. But saying that, this is actually pretty good. Maybe this is one of the good ones that got made in the factory. Who knows?